You are about to find out the key levels for T2 Biosystems. So to get straight into it, we are up 50% today. We're up at 36 cents. Now, what are these key levels? So quickly, just for the intraday chart, because we started this big move coming into the close of yesterday. Strong move to the upside. We held this after hours pre-market. We gapped a bit more and held it. And then coming into this open, we basically just held the same move. We're not breaking lower lows. We're not breaking higher highs. We're basically just staying. Again, we do have a key level here at $34. This is our first deviation on the 6 month. So as long as we're able to hold this, we can still be quite bullish on this stock. But to zoom out and look at some more of the key levels, if we do continue up, we then have resistances at 88 cents and $1. Now, these are more I'd be paying attention to, potentially short bias coming into these levels, and we'll go through why we'll be short bias. Now, this stock is hard to borrow, but does have options, so if I am trading it, I'm looking to trade options only, unless, again, we can get some of those hard to borrow shares. But yes, the reason that hard to borrow matters, because, again, I'm not long biased on a stock like this at all, and the reason I say this is... if we zoom out, we need to actually go out a bit further to be able to see this. We even just go into a 5 year, you can see, what did we have recently? A reverse stock split, because all this stock has done, you reach a high of $385, you sell off, you're just continuing to sell off over that 5 year trend. Eventually, you're about to get Nasdaq delisted, so what do you have to do? You have to reverse stock split. So for every 50 shares that were out, you now own one, and this was just to push them back above that $1 threshold. And what you've seen with this stock is, since it's done that, and whenever you see this, this is always a sign to never hold long term. At least that's how I look at it. As soon as I see one reverse stock split, I'd be very rare that I ever touch a stock like that long bias. And the reason for that is, after you have a reverse stock split, all that's likely to happen is you just continue to follow that trend. You have that massive reverse stock split, you sell off, you're not trading back within that range, and for good reason. If you're selling it, you're just diluting that shareholder's value. You're going to sell off. You're back below that dollar mark. You can see, obviously, tested it here. You get a bit of buying pressure. We've retested it. We sold below. Now we're holding below. So what we're going to have to see them do is most likely a reverse stock split. They do have their earnings come out on the 7th. So we'll see if that can naturally push them up. But if not, you're going to see a reverse stock split, and you're going to see this just dilute again, just go down, like we've seen time and time again. So not something I'm going to hold long bias at all for that exact reason. But to go over the key levels that I'm paying attention to, if you are long bias for any reason, these can be targets. If you're more like me, you like to play the reversal, or you think it's becoming a bit overbought, you want to play against it, then that's how I'm paying attention to these levels. So really from above here, the 88 cents to $1, those could be targets if you're long bias, but we are becoming overbought at this level. So again, definitely something we can look to play to the downside, break to those lows, could even hold through that potential reverse stock split. And we know once it reverse stock splits, you'll see what you saw here, and you'll just sell off quite hard. Same with this 162, be that next resistance if you're long bias, or a reversal level if you're short bias. 310 and 530. So these are all the key resistances. We are quite now in the short term more bullish. We have broken above our 1 year anchored VWAP, so this is from Jan 1st, and our quarterly VWAP, which goes from June 1st. We are above both of these, so short term bullish. But again, as soon as we really hitting this 88 cents or above, that's when I'm going to turn short bias, look at to trade it to the downside. Really, if we can hit that 310 or 530, extremely unlikely, but if we did for any reason, those are going to be the ones where I'll probably get in with decent size to the downside. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, why don't you check out this video, because you'll probably enjoy that one too.